Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your new weekly tarot reading. If you would like to watch the link to the extended, you can watch the link to the extended down in the link that is in the first comment pinned down below. And you can also find that same extended link down in the description box below as well. For any personal reading inquiries, you can find the link to that down in the description box as well. All right, remember that this can be for your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus placement. So if those positions are dominant within your chart, please make sure to check those out as well. All right, without further ado, you are starting this week with the dominant energy of the drum roll. All right, excuse me. So you have here runner. Okay, somebody here is running away from a situation, whether you towards something or someone, or somebody here towards you. So you have here the number 49. How does the number 49 resonate for you? Also, the number 49 is equal to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 3 equals 4. So if you see number 4, 4, 4, 4, anywhere, 404, then that is an indication that there is something here related to your level of stability, whether somebody's running away from stability or wanting stability. There's some kind of sense of stability coming into your life. It could also be money related for some of you. If this is some kind of, financial situation, I see that something related to you feeling a lot more stable. That energy is entering your life, okay? Now you have your runner. Let me show you quickly that picture of this gentleman who is running, right? It's like he's sprinting, running a race, okay? Wearing workout gear. And it says here, runner, afraid of doing the work and selfish, fears change and the unknown, afraid of intimacy and unawakened person. Doesn't feel worthy of your time and energy and needs constant validation. Whether this is you towards something, someone, or somebody here towards you, there is a runner here. Somebody who's afraid of doing the work, right? Putting in the real work, putting in the effort. They want an easy ride. And so whenever things get really hard, they get difficult, they're out. They run away. Okay? They want it easy. Here it says, this person fears change. If this is you, are you afraid of change? Are you running away from who you could potentially become? This could be career related, family related, business, love, whatever area of your life this pertains to. But somebody here is afraid of change. They're afraid of the unknown. Okay, and afraid of intimacy because they are unawakened. Somebody here is still unawakened. So there's that energy here where people, act upon the level of their consciousness. And you can't blame them. You can't even blame yourself. Perhaps something here happened where you need to forgive yourself about a situation where you did something. Maybe you ran away. You might feel like you made a mistake, but forgive yourself. You're learning. You're awakening to these lessons, okay? So there's something here related to whoever this person is doesn't feel worthy. They don't feel worthy of, being in that higher level position at work. They don't feel worthy of becoming a leader of their life. They don't feel worthy of love. They don't feel worthy in some kind of way, shape, or form. Somebody here has some self-worth issues, okay? If this is love related, they don't feel worthy of your time, of your energy, and this person needs constant validation. If this is you, if you need constant validation from the outside, then there needs to be some work that needs to be done. Shadow work to see where that unworthiness feeling is coming from. Okay, now it also comes with a second message. I don't know what you want from me. I love you, but I cannot give you what you need. I don't have the time or the capacity to understand our connection. It's best to leave it alone. So whoever this person is, whether you are saying this towards somebody or somebody here is saying this towards you, somebody here does want whatever this is, whether you do want that job, you do want that money, that person, that relationship, that position, okay? But right now, you kind of feel like you may not be able to give them what it needs. You may not be able to give it your all, to give that connection your all, to give that job your all, that family your all, whatever it is, okay? And or this person is saying this to you. Yes, they want you. Yes, they want the situation. Yes, they want the offer, but they're not sure. you know, because they feel like right now they cannot give you what you need. Okay, I don't have the time or capacity to understand the connection or the situation right now, so it's best to leave it alone. Somebody here is running away from something. What is it? Is this you, or is it somebody here around you? Which area of your life is this pertaining to? Love, career, finances, family, friends, projects that you're working on, ideas that you have, whatever this is. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right into your past, present, future position, who and what is coming towards you. We're also going to jump into your opportunity and what is in your challenge position and how to overcome that challenge. Remember, let me know in the comments below how this reading all resonates for you. Okay, I finally spoke with YouTube and they did give me an update. They did say that they are aware that I am encountering issues with all of my subscribers, or not all, but a lot of my subscribers being unsubscribed from my channel involuntarily. They're aware that that is an issue happening and they're working on it. They're also aware that there's an issue happening with my videos being hidden. And so as they work through that, I still ask for your support. Okay, if you do enjoy these readings, make sure that you comment down below, even if it's just commenting down an emoji, because it really helps support me and my channel. And also giving this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Okay, it doesn't cost you a thing and it really helps my channel. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. So you could be dealing with the sign of Scorpio. I see also the sign of Taurus. It could be the sign of Libra. What else do we have here? The sign of Aries. Whatever other sign this is, it doesn't have to be necessarily those. It could be any sign of the zodiac here. But at the bottom of this other deck, you have here the Ace of Cups. Look at this. A brand new beginning, okay, being on offer for you. So this, for some, it could be, you know, love related. For others, if it has nothing to do with love, it's an offer that is kind of like coming out from the heavens above, right? It's an offer from the universe, handing you more of the things that you love in life. If you love money, more of that. If you want creativity, if you want to feel more inspired in life, an offer that will make you feel alive again, more inspired. An opportunity here, okay, coming in for you. This is also healing energy, since it is all about emotions, okay? And of course, it's a brand new type of love connection for others. It can also be friendship here, something brand new coming in, offering you more of what you love. Okay, let's put that one on the side. Let me know in the comments below what that's all pertaining to. Now, I'm going to be going into different positions here, so if you are new to the channel, welcome. Okay, the way that the readings work here on my channel is I do general readings, so this can be pertaining to any area of your life. Love, career, family. It could be pertaining to, you know, your coworkers, your friends, your family members. It could be pertaining to a boss, projects you're working on, ideas that you have, whatever this is for you. Okay, but I do see here that in your challenge position, you have the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Death, okay? So I see here that it's hard for you to put something to an end. Something here that either you know is already ending, has ended, but it might be a little bit difficult to put this situation to an end because you've been putting in a lot of your work into the situation, a lot of your effort, energy, money, whatever this is, resources, time, okay? And it's not easy for you to just back away from it. For others, it could just be the fact that it's the ego, right? Sometimes the ego gets in the way and the ego doesn't allow for something to close out because you're like, well, no, you know, your ego doesn't, you know, accept failure. It's not failure. It's just the fact that this is saying something here has to change, right? Something here has to die out before something new can begin. For others, it could be the fact that you are dealing with a situation or a personality type, some kind of a person here who might still be resentful, whether you or somebody else, or somebody here who's still resenting the other person, resenting what they put into the situation, resenting what they gave, resenting what happened. And like I recently mentioned, for some, if this is forgiveness, forgive yourself for perhaps making a mistake, whether it was intentional or unintentional, something here that you need to heal, okay? For others, it could potentially be some kind of a situation here where you may not feel ready, okay, to close out this chapter for whatever reason. I feel like part of the reason can potentially be some kind of, pride, ego getting in the way. You have here arrogance. Okay, so somebody here, whether this is you or somebody else around you, part of the challenge is dealing with somebody's arrogance. Okay, whether your own or another person. It says here, arrogance. I allowed my pride and ego to get in the way of the situation and or of the connection. I thought I was the catch. Whoever this person is thought that they were, the be and end all of the situation. They thought that they were the catch, and they let their pride and ego get in the way. Arrogance. There's a lesson to be learned here. Whether this is you encountering the situation or whether it's somebody else. Okay, let me know in the comments below. Is this happening in your career, love, family dynamics, a project you're working on, whatever this is, okay? Now, in the recent past, you also have here the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So in the recent past here, I see that somebody lashed out. Somebody here was triggered, got triggered, and they ended up saying something, doing something without thinking. Whether this is you towards somebody, somebody here towards you. And I feel that in the recent past, there was something here related to the fact that somebody was holding on to a lot of pent-up emotions, a lot of pent-up, feelings. And whenever, this happened, I feel like either you said something and then that person just lashed out to you, or it could just be the opposite where, you were holding on to a lot and you lash out to somebody. But I feel that part of this has to do or had to do with the fact that there was so much on offer, like there was so much money on offer, there was so much going on. There could have been some kind of energy where somebody here was taken away from their heart-based intentions and went into the situation based on their ego, based on whatever looks shiny, glittery, right? It's kind of like, a lot was on offer here. And so somebody here may have been distracted with the shiny things, with the glittery things, with the person or people or group of people who look like, okay, on the outside, oh, those are my people, or whatever this is, right? If these were other kinds of situations or options that you were dealing with, it could have been the fact that you may not have been all that aware back then. And so you went towards whatever it is that your ego drew you towards, instead of you kind of like taking a step back and saying, okay, wait a minute, what is important in this situation, right? Instead of, doing that, I feel like somebody here was kind of taken away from their, who they really were. Okay, for others of you, there could have been some kind of energy there of a person here keeping their options open. Yeah, they were involved in the situation, in the job, in the career, in the relationship, but still they had one foot in and one foot out. They could have been, experimenting with other things, other options, and so that created a sense of trust issues. I feel like there was some kind of spying going on, some kind of energy there where, you didn't really know whether to trust this person, whether to trust a process. For others of you, it could have been the fact that, yes, there was a lot on offer, but you took a step back to learn more about the situation, to see, okay, let's see. Yeah, there's a lot on offer, but I'm not foolish, right? I don't want to be foolish anymore. So this could have been some kind of a risk here, okay? You're not typically a very impulsive type of person. So I feel like if this is you, you did take a little bit of a step back to weigh out the pros, cons, pluses, minuses about whatever all these things that came in, to offer you something, or whether it's love, career, family, finances, whatever this is, let me know in the comments below. But in the recent past here, you have here telepathy. Do you hear me talking to you? I need you close to me right now. Please respond. For some of you guys, somebody disconnected from their soul, somebody disconnected from themselves, and they went into a different direction where they were kind of like, I feel like somebody here listened to, again, it's like the same energy here of their ego, because there was a disconnect within themselves, okay? For others of you, yes, you did feel like there was somebody here talking to you. Maybe this person wasn't verbally expressing to you how they really felt, but you kind of, had a telepathic connection with whoever this person was. Do you hear me talking to you? I need you close to me right now. Please respond. You kind of felt like somebody here needed of your help, okay? Even though they weren't saying it like outspokenly, you kind of felt like, okay, you know what, this person, let me read it between the lines, right? There was some kind of energy there where you needed to kind of like, take a little bit of a step back to see what was really there, like what's real and what's not. What is it that I'm really supposed to look at or choose rather than what's on the surface, right? So let me know in the comments below what that's all pertaining to. In your present energies, you also have here the 10 of Pentacles, the Magician, and the 2 of Wands. So right now, currently speaking, I do see here that the lines of communication are going to start to open up between you and a person, between you and a situation. I see that you're manifesting this. This is something that you've wanted to manifest. You're manifesting abundance. You're manifesting a lot of wealth. You're manifesting a house, a home. You're manifesting family coming together as one. You're manifesting a big business or a lot of money coming into your business. There's a lot of good things coming into your life starting right now, okay? But this is indicating plan for your future, okay? Because these blessings are about to pour into your life. And so I feel like it's going to require some kind of you not taking a foolish type of step forward. Again, you're not really like that at all. You're not foolish. You're not impulsive at all. So when this comes in, weigh out the pros, the cons, pluses, minuses, okay, of whatever this is, because I feel like you will be choosing correctly. I'm also seeing here that, again, a lot of a sense of stability here is on offer for you. You're being given, you're being granted the energy of the Magician starting right now, meaning anything that you touch, create, look at, right, do is going to turn to gold. But guard your feelings and guard your emotions and your thoughts, because the power of the Magician comes with responsibility. If you don't take care of your thoughts and they go into some negative spiral, just like you can manifest good things, right? You can also manifest not so good things. So your responsibility is to stay positive. Make sure that your feelings, thoughts, and emotions are always headed in the positive direction. And also, you're going to have to make a decision about your future. There's going to be some kind of an opportunity starting right now where you have to take a step back to plan patiently. This is patience and planning. Okay, take a step back to see what is it that you want to do with this, situation. Do you want to stay? Do you want to go? Do you choose this? Do you choose that? It's a huge decision that's going to have a great impact on your future. Okay, I see here that there could be a sense of negotiation with somebody here. Okay, somebody here who might be trying to lure you in, and you might be thinking like, oh, they have more power over you, or they think that they have more power over you. No, you have the power of the Magician here. That means that you need to either take back your power, stop giving your power away to this person who thinks that they are in control of the situation, okay? Take your power back, because I feel like in this situation, you don't have to budge for them if you don't want to. There's a huge decision here that needs to be made. Even if this decision doesn't feel good right now, make sure that it's going to benefit you in the future. It may not be feeling all that good right now to deliver this news, to say no, to not budge, right? To not really, get what you want at this particular moment. But if you foresee the future, if you're able to foresee, okay, maybe right now it's not gonna work out in the way that I want it to, but if I make this decision for my future, it's gonna work out eventually. And that's the power that I'm talking about, okay, that you have to take back, okay? Even if it's not looking all that perfect right now, it's gonna work out in the future. Here with communication, expect a message soon. Somebody wants to express how much they truly miss you or want you. Somebody here is going to come in to communicate with you. Okay, either a phone call, an email, a message. Okay, but don't stress, because I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of phone calls, a lot of messages. Only pick up those phone calls, only answer the ones that are your priority, because otherwise I don't want you to burn out. There's going to be a lot of phone calls, like I said, a lot of people needing your attention, but only go towards the ones that you need to prioritize, because you do need to rest, you do need to sleep, you do need to take care of yourself as well. Okay. okay? Because there's big changes happening here. Now, in the near future, you have the Justice, the Six of Swords, and the Fool. So in the near future, I do see that there's going to be justice in a situation where, again, it could be a person here who is trying to, lure you into a situation that was not for you. I feel that also it could be an individual or a person here who might be very different from you, but whatever it is that happened, okay, I feel like, this is going to be put right? Justice is here saying that in the near future, there's going to be some kind of justice, okay, being put right to an injustice that has happened in an area of your life, whether love, career, family, whatever this is related to. Now, here also with the Six of Swords, you're finally going to be able to move on and let go of something or someone or of an environment or of a job or of a place, a situation here that you've been struggling with to let go. Okay, you've been struggling to let this go, but finally when you see that justice is going to take care of everything, you're going to say, okay, finally I can take a deep breath and I can move on, let go. Okay, because I feel like what you have been waiting for a lot of you guys, you feel like it's not fair. It's like, okay, yeah, there's an ending here. There could be a potential ending that is happening, but part of the reason why you might find it difficult to let it go is because part of you is like, well, but wait, what about all the money I spent in this situation, in this job, in this career, business, agreement? What about all the time? What about all your love? What about all the attention, right? And so it might be a little bit difficult for you to say, well, I need to get some kind of justice. You're going to get it in the near future, but it's not going to come through anything that you do in order to get it balanced. It's going to just happen. The universe is going to show up and just take care of it on its own. You just have to believe in it. Okay. And then you're finally going to be able to go into a brand new beginning, a brand new start. There's going to be a new door that's going to open up in the near future for you in the right timing. It's going to be a beautiful flow and energy, justice. Then you're going to move on. And then that new door is going to open up for you. Okay. I see that in the near future, there's some kind of a third party situation. Again, remember, third-party situations are not just lovers or romantic related. Third-party situations can literally be anything or anyone. This could be a business partner, right? And then you include a third business partner. This could be a family member, a third, family member coming into the picture. This could be, a friend, acquaintance, whoever this is. But there's some kind of a third-party energy entering the picture in the near future. And there is another energy interfering in the situation. There could be a sense of competition. I feel like you're not going to waste your time in competition. I feel like a lot of you guys, it's that individual that I did tell you about who they might think that they have more knowledge than you, more skills than you, but I feel like they don't. I feel like you know more than this person does, okay? Don't feel threatened by this person. I feel like this is not going to be any threat to you if you don't let it become a threat to your situation, okay? But yeah, there is going to be some kind of a third-party interference in the near future. Now, in your opportunity, you also have the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. So this could be pertaining to some kind of a situation where, again, it's been hard for you to let something go, to detach from it because you've emotionally, felt attached to it, whether it's a relationship, a person, a place, an environment, a job, a career, an idea, a thing. Sometimes we get attached to those things, to those ideas, right? To those projects that we're working on, to those connections. But you're finally going to have an opportunity to move on and let it go because it has caused some kind of disappointment. Okay. And if this is not yet happening and it will be causing a disappointment, don't worry. You're going to be able to let it go. I see you walking away victoriously. I'm also seeing here that you're going to have an opportunity to head into that brand new door, that new direction, but make sure that now this time you plan ahead. I feel like here you're going to have an opportunity here to adapt to something new. But again, the key word is adapt. It's not change. You don't expect that person to change. Don't expect, we're going to let that noise go by. And that is confirmation for a lot of you. Don't expect that person to change. Don't expect that situation to just change from one night to the other. This is going to require some kind of adapting. So be very skillful, be very methodical, plan this out, take one step at a time, move slowly towards this new opportunity, this new direction, okay? I see here that if you adapt instead of try to change the outcome, it's going to work in your favor. It's going to bring you and the situation more closely to how you want it to look, okay? I see here that also, look at that. There's something here about to grow in your life. This is all about growth, whether it's money that you want to grow in your investments, in your finances, career, job, business, whether it's a connection here that you want to grow, it's going to grow, but you have to be very smart, skillful, methodical, okay, strategic. Take it one step at a time and you will see it bloom and blossom. Again, there's something here related to you now learning how to attract things into your life instead of taking action and overworking yourself to the point where you stress out. Okay, now it's like embodying the energy here of the Empress. This is also an opportunity for you to beautify yourself, to either maybe get a new wardrobe, buy some new clothes, beautifying your house, your environment, renovating something, buying something new, right? It's all about beauty, okay? Not only with yourself, your environments. Take care of yourself also. Don't forget about your hygiene, yourself. Get a haircut if you need that. Rest. This is also about resting, recovering. Don't let all those phone calls, all those emails keep you up at night. You have to get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep. You really need it, especially during this week, okay? Because I see that there's a huge opportunity coming in. There's something huge about to come in your opportunity. You have none other than happy news, big happy news entering your life. It's going to be a huge, big announcement, whether you're going to be invited somewhere, you're going to be invited to a wedding, you're going to be invited to, who knows, maybe a vacation, but there's a huge announcement and it involves none other than you. Okay, this can also be an offer, a proposal, whether it's a job proposal. It could be a proposal here for a business proposal. For others, it could be money proposal. It could be love proposal, whatever this is, but it's a huge proposal. This can also be leading to engagement, you leading to agreement in a financial matter, agreement in a career matter, business matter, but there's going to be some kind of a big news. It's going to put a smile on your face. Taking the next steps in the situation in order to finally agree in some kind of a contract. For others, you could be moving in together with a person that you love. You could be getting married, or you could just be going into a different, kind of project, some kind of an endeavor, business endeavor, creative endeavor, whatever it is. But it's a big proposal coming into your life. Now we're going to be going into the extended. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also, you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.